Now, ice hockey in South Africa is a sport that hardly gets any recognition, unlike the heavy hitters like rugby, cricket and football. But the sport is slowly but surely gaining momentum, and after the national women's team won the Tier 3 World Championships, it's now enjoying steady growth. The onus is now on the men's team to do the same. CGTN Sias Plessis has more.
South Africa is not known for freezing winters or an abundance of ice to skate on. The only option is the nearest ice rink, where before it opens at 8 a.m. on weekends, you're bound to find ice hockey teams who have been practicing since 5:30 a.m., fine-tuning their skills.
Ice time is always a challenge, having limited ice time, because obviously the rinks make more money from public sessions, more people come down just for skating. So we only have limited slots per week that we can book as a team.
The COVID-19 pandemic wreaked havoc on the amateur sport and forced many players to hang up their skates. But declining coronavirus cases has seen people dusting off their sticks once again.
COVID did really hit us hard. People had to choose between food, electricity or ice hockey, which is that's a tough decision to make. So we did lose quite a few players, but I think as we get back into the swing of things, people's love for the game will really shine through, and then the competition will pick up.
Funding is always an issue, and we're doing private things. When we host a World Championship, we make money out of that, and that goes directly back into the sport. I can also say that the whole of South African Ice Hockey Federation is all volunteers. There's no paying member, and it's all businessmen and people that's involved in the sport, and that makes it, everybody is very passionate about it, and I think that's the key.
The South African national team ranked 42nd in the world and is Africa's only International Ice Hockey Federation member, has recently acquired a new coach in the experienced Bjorn Kinding, who has been tasked with getting the team into the top 32 world rankings, which will allow them to compete for Olympic qualification.
We've been given a goal, and that's to win the World Championship in Cape Town in March. So that is the objective, whether the players like it or not, So now we have to find players who have the same objective. So my first job is to sort things out and see who really is dedicated to go for that goal.
Ice hockey in South Africa has been around since the 1930s. Wherever there's been an ice rink, the sport has been played, but never fully reached its true potential. However, in the past 10 years, the sport has evolved to a point where more men, women, boys and girls are putting on their skates and taking to the ice. And the results are showing as both national teams continue to climb the global rankings, leaving many to believe that there's no reason why South Africa can't finally realize a 90-year-long dream of one day fielding a team at the Winter Olympics. Sias du Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.